Chloe Demir of Save the Victory Roll. Do remember to follow me on Instagram. I'm also on Facebook as well as Save the Victory Roll. Today it's going to be sort of a chatty get ready with me doing this look. Playing with some recent drugstore, some recent online purchases of just some new products and products related to the products that I bought. So we're going to be playing with some color Raine and checking out their new brushes. We're going to play with some stuff that I got from Look Fantastic. Yeah, so if you're thinking that you may like this look or you just want to see the products, just keep on watching. Okay, let's start with our chit chat. Get ready with me and trying some new items. I did, as a makeup enthusiast, do a little shopping. So some of the shopping you might see from the description is with Colored Raine. I got their new brushes. I'm going to try their sponges, and then I've also got a new highlighter, and then I've got some other stuff that I'm going to try and use some Colored Raine products that I have already as well. So I'll just say if it's a new product and if it's something that I already have. So let's start with priming our eyes. I do have a new primer, sort of. I have the Prime is Everything in Black by the Balm. This one is the neutral one. So just like a neutral base. I really, really loved the black one, so I thought I'm going to try their neutral base. So then I'm just gonna grab my little brush here. Just want one of those $5 Sephora ones. I find that it's really good for putting on some base on my eyes. So here we go. That's basically almost my skin tone. So how has everybody been doing? I'm happy to report we're finally getting some nice weather here in Vancouver. I was getting a little bit tired of all the rain. Even because right now we're in lockdown until April 19th, thanks to the panini. And yeah, but it's still nice to have some beautiful natural light shining into your home and being able to open the windows and also not having the heat cranked. So, okay, there we go. Eyes are primed. So I don't have a new eyeshadow palette, but since we're going to be playing with the new Colored Raine brushes, I just got their the eye set. I have a lot of bigger brushes. I may try them out in the future, but at the moment I think I'm pretty well sussed for more face powder type brushes or foundation brushes, but you can never have too many eye brushes. Even, you know, even if you do clean them, sometimes you don't. I actually also got this Beauty Blender spray and also trying their new little sponge here. These I got through Look Fantastic, and yeah, so we'll try those. So I thought we would play with the Colored Raine Pressed Pigment palette. I have two of their palettes. I also have, I believe it's like a smoke colored one, maybe Smoke Sessions. I'd have to go double check, but I really do like this one with all the rainbow colors. So it's like a rainbow palette, but it's all matte, which I love. And then also another Look Fantastic thing I bought was a little bit of this glitter. So I thought maybe we could try some of the glitter after too. Okay, so this glitter is like a light pink glitter. So I think I'm going to, for today's look, stick with the pink and maybe the neutral color. Maybe we'll add a little blue or purple. We'll see how it takes us. So let's first start with a bit of a smaller brush, or actually the packing brush. So this is the Round Shadow Colored Raine brush. And then we're going to go into the color Crushin', which is that one right there. So that way we can get a little bit of color in the crease, and then we can also set the primer. Oh, that's a nice corally pink color. I like this. So we'll just go and set a bit of a base color here. I'm going to put it on the outer corner as well and kind of keep the bright for the middle and the inner, I think. I think that's the plan anyways. So this is doing a good job at putting this into the crease and into the inner corner. So yeah, again, due to the panini, we're kind of locked in our homes right now, only to go out if we need groceries, because unlucky for us, some of the different variants are now here in Vancouver. So just trying to do our best to keep ourselves entertained on the weekends. And makeup is quite the, it's soothing, calms anxiety, it's an artistic outlet. I really enjoy playing with makeup, though a little bit too much add to cart has been happening in my life. So I'm hoping to go into a little bit more of a low buy after the end of this month, because my favorite brand, Lois Cosmetics, is releasing an eyeshadow palette, some new brushes, I think a sponge, and I don't know what else she has in store for us, but I do know if you like Lois Cosmetics, April 28th is the day. All right, so now we've got some color there, and now I'm going to take a fluffier brush. So this is the large blending brush, and then I'm just going to blend this out a little bit. Yeah, this is a really nice coral. So far I've used the blues and the purples mostly in this palette, so I think this is the first time I've used the pinkier side of this palette. I think I ordered this, is it Boxing Day maybe? Or January sales? I haven't had this palette that long, but it was on my list for the longest time. Okay, so I think we will leave it at that for a second. And then put this through the color switch. Let's now go into the color Splash. So that's that one down there. So that one is a darker orangey peach color. And then let's pop that onto the outer edge. So what kind of shopping have you all done? Lots of online shopping. There's been so many good releases the last little while. I've got my birthday coming up in May, so with the release of the new multi-chrome liquid shadows through Lethal Cosmetics, I thought that was the perfect excuse to finally put the palette that I have in my shopping cart that I built, that I visit monthly. I finally put it into the cart, added one of those new multi-chromes in, and hit submit. So I'm going to be getting my first Lethal Cosmetics order. That's been one of the last brands that's been on my list to check out, that I've not had anything from, and that I keep hearing awesome things about. So I cannot wait. I normally don't do expedited shipping, but because it was, I think, like $5, $6 more, and I thought I could get it before my birthday instead of on my birthday or after my birthday, thought for once I'm going to treat myself and also do the expedited shipping. Since I'm just an enthusiast and I do some of these little videos just for me, just for fun, just for something to do during the panini. Normally I don't have to pay expedited shipping. If it comes fast, it comes fast. If it doesn't, I'm still gonna play with the makeup and still maybe film a video with it. So we're all good. All right, so now we've kind of got our outer corner done, and then now we're gonna go into the inner corner. So since this is a brighter pink, I'm going to take a slightly smaller brush here, and this one is their small blending brush, and I'm just going to put this into the pink color that is Party Drip. Interesting name. And then pop that in there. And then let's go into the inner corner of our eye. So I spent this morning being lazy, trying to get motivated, because it's hard to get motivated when some of your favorite YouTubers do a live video, and they love to do long lives. This one was like 3.5 hours, but it was so good. It was on Silvia Manrho's YouTube channel, and she had makeup by Chris James on her live. I'll post their links down below. So they put together a nice, gorgeous, yellowy rainbow look that I thought was really pretty. So I'm almost gonna do that today, but I thought some of the things that I bought and I want to test out do not fall in that color palette. So no yellows today, but I may try and recreate that look at another time. This is such a pretty pink color too. I think this pink and this corally and the orange are going together nicely. Actually, one of my favorite dresses I had when I was younger was pink and orange, which I thought was such an odd combination, but it obsessed me, and then I just kept going to visit the dress and visit the dress. And even my mom, who's not a big shopper, was like, go and buy the dress. So I bought the dress. And I had it for years, and then gave it to another friend who was also equally obsessed with the combination of pink and orange. So after I wore it, I found a good home. Okay, so I'm going to do a blendy, and then we'll see how we're looking. All right, I think that looks really good. So one of the other things that I bought was this Berry M glitter. Thanks to some girls that I follow and on their Patreon pages, I found out about Berry M, who I can get through Look Fantastic. So I've got that, and then I have some e.l.f. glitter glue, and then we can use, let's clean off this flat brush, and then we could even also test as we're going along this InstaClean. It has quite the spray, so I actually recommend having a few brushes to do at the same time, because you'll see it does a crazy spray, but it works really well. So I'll just dry it off on my color switch. So we were going to go with the glitter, so let's take a little glitter glue, and again we're going to be using the e.l.f. one here. And let's just stick this onto the brush and then onto our lid. Ooh, I grabbed a bit, so I guess I can do both lids at one time. All right, so I'll give that a second to get a bit tacky, and then we're gonna go into our little glitter glue, and this one is Glitter Rush, and I don't think it has a name, but anyways, it's one of the Glitter Rush glitters. And then let's very carefully, it has one of the little strainers on there, so you have to get the little plastic off inside here. There we go. So let's pop that back in. So then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop a little bit into the lid. And then a little bit onto our brush, which should still be a bit tacky, so hopefully it won't fly around everywhere. And let's see what this looks like. Let's put a little bit on her finger. That's not too bad. Just does a light shimmer, not too thick. It's not one of those crumbly. It's very fine. Okay. So there we go. So now for putting on some primer onto my face, I've got this Berry M Pixie Skin Blurring Beauty Elixir. So that's it. And then it comes in the little dropper. I don't have really good luck with droppers. I always find that they seem to work for the first couple times you use them, and then they don't work after that. And then it doesn't matter who the brand is, droppers and I just don't get along. I've used this once or twice before. This was from a previous look. Fantastic order. So normally I don't like primers that come with the droppers because, like I said, I just always seem to have very bad luck with droppers. So there we go. So I'm gonna let that sink in. And then while it's sinking in, I'm gonna quickly go and wet my new colored Raine Beauty. Well, there we go. Holy Hannah, that's like 4 times its size. It's massive. All right, so for foundation today, since we're using colored Raine, I don't have any of their foundations, but I do have my current favorite, which is the Love Yourself Beauty, which is also a Black-owned beauty brand. So let's go with that today. Then we can test out this new sponge as well. All right, fingers crossed. Oh, she is really soft. I think this is the softest beauty sponge I've ever tried. So since this is a supposed to be a chatty get ready with me, I'm not sure if any of you know, but I love vintage and retro style things. I like doing my hair in curl sets or victory rolls. Right now I'm growing my hair out a little bit. I can't wait to see my hairstylist next month, just before my birthday, to get me hair did and colored. Hopefully everything is okay still then, and that I can go and get my hair done. I also usually wear either vintage or retro inspired clothing most of the time. I have to admit, through the Panini, I've been loving a collusion hoodie dress that I have. I've been wearing that a lot, but I'm trying to get back into getting ready every day. Not just makeup and hair, but getting dressed up again. So like today I'm wearing one of my favorite comfy pinup dresses by Rumble 59, which is from Germany. All right. Nice. This is a serum foundation. You can make it more medium if you want, but I think the sponge definitely goes on a little bit more sheer. It is the floofiest sponge I have ever used, but I think I kind of like it. So there we go. So after I put on my foundation, I'm not gonna do any concealer today. Sunday afternoon, I'm just gonna go maybe for a little walk, maybe grab, even though I have some coffee here, another cup of coffee. So there we go. So I usually powder. I don't have a new powder. I've got some on order. I went and it was bad, did the Sephora sale. So I've got some Fenty Beauty powder coming. But for now, I'm just going to, which I have in my little Anasui container, I'm just going to use my RCMA powder, which I really like, but I'm getting low on. So I thought instead of doing a Beautylish order for just 1 or 2 things, I thought I'd try a new one, and it went into Sephora sale, and I'm gonna try the Fenty Beauty powder, which I've heard nothing but good things about. So 20% off is worth it to give it a try. And then I also bought the smaller size just in case. Because you never know, right? Like I said, I've been loving my RCMA powder. I've been using that pretty much solid as my loose powder for a year, 2 years, almost 2 years maybe. Yeah, it's been a firm favorite. Pressed powders, I'm a little bit more fickle and I've used a lot more other ones, but for a loose powder, this has kind of been my go-to. There we go. So it's just a lightish coverage for today. And then once you add everything else, it'll get a little bit more coverage. So I'm going to work on my eyebrows really quick. For my eyebrows, I just use the Wonder Wax from Pink Honey. And I don't do too much, just basically try to get them to be a little less unruly. This is the light to medium one. And then what I do is, you can use water as well, but it comes with one of these little spoolies, and they're easy. You don't have to buy packages of them. They offer them, but they just easily, soaking in warm water takes it off. So I just put a little bit of a primer or setting mist, and then I just swirl her in there, get a little bit of product. Try not to get too much product, but sometimes on a clean brush, we can grab a lot. And then I just go and I brush it into my brows. And then it just gives a little bit of color, and then it sticks them up, and then it gives me a slightly bushy brow. Another thing I've not been doing as much since the panini is getting my brows done, which I haven't done now in, oh, it's got like a year and a half almost. So I'm hoping one day I can go back to that, but for now, we'll just feather them up with a little bit of wax, and we're good to go. And then that's it. I used to use powders and stuff as well, but I just find that a little bit of the Wonder Wax from Pink Honey is good enough. So we've got the base and the powder. So now let's do a little bit of bronzer. Again, I don't have a new one right now, or this is pretty new, but it's not part of my recent haul here. So this is the LYS bronzer, and this is in the light shade, what is it called? Motivate, yes, Motivate. There we go. And then I'm just gonna grab this contouring brush that I've been using from Kaleidos. Make sure that I don't go too dark with it. There we go, I think that looks okay. Okay, so now we want to do a blush. So part of my recent haul, I've got a couple different Milani blushes. So they're both in like a corally color. So this one is Coral Crush. So this is more of a cream balmy one. And then I've also got 130 Cheeky Coral, which is like a liquid blush, which I've been really liking. But I think I used this recently in one of my videos because I've had it a week or two. So I'm just going to try this one, and then I'm going to try it with the sponge here. So let's pop a little bit on here. Oh yeah, that goes on nicely with the sponge. Got some glitter under my eye. Oh, that stuff gets everywhere. So how much you want to bet one of my cats is going to end up having glitter on them? There we go. I've been really liking this blush. Let's also use a brush and see if we can get it to be a little bit more opaque. Yeah, that does. That gives it a little bit more opacity. Because though this one does last all day, I find that with some blushes, cream blushes, they can go away after a while. So sometimes I like just to do them a little bit heavier to start, and then once I blend everything at the end, that will lighten it up. So there we go. We've got some of the Milani blush on. All right, now, so I went with the colored Raine, and I got, they had on sale their focal point glow lighters. So I already have one and I really liked it. So I got another one. I don't think it's gonna go for this look today, but thought we would at least take a look at it. And this is the one called Lavender Dreams. And it's just this beautiful lavender color. But since we're kind of going coral peachy kind of, I think we're gonna go with the one that I got, which I previously bought, called Cutie Pie. And I'll show that to you. And that is a pretty pink glow lighter. And I'm going to use one of my favorite highlighting brushes, which is from Kaleidos. And then we're gonna use that. And then this one grabs a lot of product, so you're definitely gonna wanna tap that off. And then really, really intense. So we're definitely going to have to do a buff. So never get scared if things go on a little bit brighter than you think they're going to be, because if you use the buffing technique, it totally does meld it better into your skin. All right, so I'm going to do that part first, and then we can do the under eye. So using a big fluffy brush, and then some of my ZZ powder from the British Museum collection, and I'm just gonna grab some of that. And then you see, it blends it in a little bit. So before I set it with a setting spray, let's go and do our under eye. So the Colored Raine collection here also has a couple different smaller sized brushes that we can use as well. So I'm going to try this liner one here. So this is just called the angle liner, and then we're going to take the, let's see what color we're going to do. Yeah, so we'll take the darkest orange one here, so the splash, and then we'll do the pink there. And just to make sure that we don't get any fallout, I'm going to give it a spritz, just in case. So I'm having to say I'm really liking these brushes. When I first got them and I opened them, I noticed that they have very short handles, almost more like a travel set, but I'm finding that it's working okay. That it's not short. Would I want them a little bit longer? Maybe, but they do feel really nice in the hand. So I am definitely not unhappy with my purchase of these brushes, which are also cruelty-free and vegan. Here we go. And then we're just gonna quickly take this onto the color switch. Toot, 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 toot. And then we're gonna go into Party Drip, which is the pink color again. So we're gonna go pink. And then just like before, we're gonna give it a spritz. And then to the front. I think that looks really nice. So I think we need something shiny in the inner corner. So I think I'm going to take a little bit of the Lavender Dreams. Why don't we try this and just see how this glow lighter looks in the inner corner. I'm going to take this little brush here, which is the Precision Liner. And even though it's supposed to be for liner, let's see how it is for inner corner. All right, so let's take some of this Lavender Dreams. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Oh, I'm so happy that we got to test this out as well. You have to let me know if you've tried any of these products and let me know what you think. I've done 2 orders so far with Color Raine, and then I have a few things that I got in a Trend Mood box. I've been really, really loving this brand. And I really like the personal touch of the owners when you do an order or a reorder, sending you an email, thanking you. I think that's really, really nice. All right, this, was this $7, $9? Another awesome purchase. I really, really like the glow lighter in Lavender Dreams. I think that looks really good. So let's go and give ourselves, before I ever do mascara, liner, eyeliner, any of those things, I like to do this first because I'm always worried that things are going to run if I do that after. Oh, so this is the Cover FX Rose Quartz Defense Crystal Infused Elixir Mist. Been really liking this on the Sephora sale because I'm out of my Charlotte Tilbury, which is my holy grail. I ordered some more in the Sephora sale, but in the meantime, I'm happy to use this. And then we're just gonna use our little Amazon fan. So I also bought in my little shopping, I bought a couple eyeliners from Walmart from Hard Candy, which I really liked, the yellow and the green. I had hoped to use them today, but I think it's gonna really go with this color choice. I also got some more Berry M. I went and I got a green liner, like an acid green. And then I also got a white liner, which I think that's what we're gonna try today to put a little into our waterline. So let's see how the Berry M liner goes. I've tried so many different white eyeliners. Everybody really likes the NYX white jumbo liner. It's okay, but I'm trying to find a smaller one for putting in the inner eye, and this is doing the trick. I have a blue Berry M liner, which I really like. So I was hoping the white would be just as good, and I was correct. So there we go. Brighten the eyes. So we've got our liner there. I like that. Let's see, is there anything else here? Yes, I've got a lipstick that I want to try. How sure am I that this is going to be the right color for the look? I'm not super confident, but it may do. I just wanted to try. This is from NYX. So this is it's a liquid lipstick with a gloss on the end, and then apparently it's supposed to stay put when you put it on. So let's try it. Oh, that's an interesting doe foot applicator. It's got a neat shape to it. Okay, let's check it out. Fingers crossed. Ooh, goodness. She be pigmented and thick. Oh, nice, it gets on your teeth too. Yeah, tasty. Doesn't smell like anything, which is good. You want them to either smell nice, like the Odin's Eye ones. Oh, they smell so good. Or like nothing. Okay, that's an interesting formula. It's a little thick. A little bit sticky, but let's just give it a second here to dry down a little bit, and then we will try the gloss, and then we'll let's see. Yeah, I'm not going to do a black liner or anything today because I think I'm going to put on some half lashes. So, and then the gloss that's on the bottom is just a clear gloss. I don't know how long it'll stay clear once you do this part, but let's see. Oh, that's pretty. That really does help with, yeah, the feel. That's nice. Well, we'll see if it dries down with the gloss on it. Oh, we didn't try our little beauty blender. That's really cute. We'll try that another time. All right, so let's put on some lashes. First, let's put on the mascara. I've been using the Spectrum Dark Matter. I try to only have one mascara open at a time if possible. I'm really, really, really enjoying this pinky look. All right, now where did I put my mascara? There we go. So yeah, so that's the Spectrum Dark Matter. It's really at its perfect point because it's been open for a little bit. I find that with a good mascara, the older they get, the better they are. Essence one, which is my favorite, the Lash Princess, that one, like literally up to its last days are its absolute best life. Okay, so then I've got from Binol's Beauty, they have a lash glue to put on lashes. You can get it through Amazon. They're a Canadian company and they always have 2 in the pack. And then there is one that's in black, so if you've got your black eyeliner, and then they also have a clear, so that way if you don't, like, which I don't today, don't have a liner on, you're not going to be, oops, the lid didn't go in there properly, you're not going to be wrecking your look by having a black lash glue. So yeah, these are just from some Amazon wispy lashes that I have. I just cut them to make half lashes, and then what I like to do is put it directly onto my eye. I'm not that good with lashes. As being somebody who wears glasses, lashes aren't always an option because they always kind of poke against the lenses if they're super floofy anyways. So let's go and put these on. And there are my little tweezers. I need to get some actual eyelash tweezers. I think they're probably a little bit safer than using tweezers. There we go, so one lash on. So now give it a shake, and then just in case I got glitter on there, I always just run it on my hand a little bit. And then we'll do the other side. Really like this glue. If you get the right amount on, they last all day, but then it's also not super hard to get your lashes off after either. So I've had that with some glues where you feel like you're gonna take your real lashes off with your fake ones. All right. And then again, my tweezers. And there we go. There's some half lashes. If anybody knows a really good brand that does half lashes that are not mink, please let me know, so that way I don't have to butcher other pairs of lashes. All right, so get the lashes on. Yeah, I think that's our full look. So for new things that I tried, we tried our Lavender Dreams on the inner corner of our eyeballs. We tried the new colored Raine sponge, which I really like. It's seriously the squishiest sponge, and it gets to like quadruple its size. It's craziness. My Prime is Everything by The Balm. We played with the Milani Coral blush, Berry M primer, the glitter, which isn't too bad. Like, it's not super thick. It just is a nice shine. Played a little bit with our Beauty Blender cleanser, trying out the new brushes, and I've used all of them but 2 to create our look, and I really like them. They're soft, so soft. Yeah, they're aesthetically pleasing. No numbers, just names to read out. And like I said, I would prefer a slightly longer handle, but not too bad. They do feel nice in the hand, and cruelty-free is always really good. We also played with the color Raine pigment, but these were not new to me. And then of course my new favorite, LYS. Loving this brand. If you haven't checked them out, I highly recommend it. Black-owned beauty brands by women are killing it right now. They have some of the best products, innovative products. I just loving. Editing me forgot to mention that at the end when I was doing the recap, the NYX lipstick. I like it. It's good. Once you put the gloss on, pretty awesome. Might need to get some more colors. All right, bye. This is the look. We chatted a little bit. Getting used to being chatty, talking into a camera, but there you go. Here's my look. Hope you like it. If you feel so inclined to give us a like, a comment, and a subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. If not, that's okay. We can still be friends. We can discuss makeup because makeup is awesome. So I'm hoping you're having a great weekend, and we'll see you at the next video. Okay.